Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. Michigan's early child care workforce is in crisis. The median hourly wage for Michigan child care workers, many of whom are women of color, was roughly $11 in 2019. Nearly 1 in 5 early educators live below the poverty line. The pandemic only exposed these existing issues, which led to turnover and staffing issues. But the parents are also struggling. It can be hard to find adequate and affordable care, but it's essential in order for them to stay employed. In Wayne County, it cost parents about $662 a month for childcare, which is nearly 40% of a minimum wage worker's income. One expert said, "Childcare workers are charged with a huge responsibility of taking care of the state's youngest children and really aren't valued in a way that is equal to the things that they are doing."
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Seamus with the story of a Clarkston man who was hospitalized for 331 days after becoming ill with COVID-19 while on vacation with his family in Florida. Kevin Uzista, a 49-year-old General Motors industrial engineer, helped build ventilators at the beginning of the pandemic, never realizing that he would need one to survive. Kevin hadn't gotten a coronavirus vaccine in late March 2021 because he didn't meet the state's eligibility guidelines at the time. He was too young and healthy. Still, the virus ravaged his body, and Kevin was on a ventilator for 274 days. Both of his legs were amputated above the knee. His fingers were damaged by gangrene. Twice, his wife, Nicola, got the call that Kevin was dying. Twice, their 3 children flew to Orlando to say tearful goodbyes to their father. And twice, Kevin defied the odds and rallied. Now, nearly a year after the spring break vacation that took the family to Florida, Kevin is home again. And although there are still a lot of struggles ahead as he adjusts to a new normal as an amputee, Kevin says it's all worth it to be able to see his son Zachary's baseball games, his daughter Anna's gymnastics competitions, and to fill out March Madness brackets with his son Kyle.
Former Governor Rick Snyder does not want to testify in the Flint trial, and he plans to plead the Fifth, but it might be too late. There's a legal question over whether he's already partially waived his Fifth Amendment rights when he sat for a deposition in the civil lawsuit back in 2020, before he was criminally charged. Snyder faces 2 criminal misdemeanor counts of willful neglect of duty. One of Snyder's lawyers said the criminal charges against him are exceptionally broad and question all of his actions related to the lead poisoning of Flint's water supply that began in 2014. The lawyer said the risk of Snyder being criminally charged appeared to be low when he sat for his 2-day deposition in the civil case, which is why he never invoked his right against self-incrimination. The lawyer said, "To be clear, Governor Snyder maintains his innocence, but as the Supreme Court has recognized, the Fifth Amendment privilege is available to the innocent." A judge is expected to hold a hearing on the issue on March 15th.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. Michigan's opening round game in the Big Ten tournament isn't until Thursday afternoon. However, Monday afternoon brought a sense of normalcy back to the program. Head coach Juwan Howard was reinstated on Monday by Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel and Big Ten officials. Howard is scheduled to return for the Thursday afternoon game in the Big Ten tournament opener against Indiana. In his absence, Michigan assistant head coach Phil Martelli went 3-2, most recently picking up a win against the Ohio State Buckeyes in Columbus this past Sunday.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.